It's time to talk about privilege. I'm going to start today's video off by saying that I have a lot of privilege. Look at my skin tone. I've never faced racial discrimination. Look at where I live. A free country with a great healthcare system. Look at my family. Parents that are still together that have well-paying jobs. There are no doubts in my mind that in many areas of my life I'm very privileged. But although I have lots of privilege, in some areas, in some places I don't. Everyone has different amounts of privilege in different facets of their life. But today I'm going to talk about 4 problematic areas of privilege and how these groups can acknowledge their privilege and help those who are oppressed. To begin, I'm going to talk about straight privilege. Straight people do not get kicked out of their houses, denied jobs, become ostracized from their community, or even killed for their sexual orientation. Straight people can marry everywhere and walk down the street holding hands without fear. Straight people don't get told their sexuality is just a phase, or not real, or an abomination. Straight people see their type of love represented everywhere in the media. These are examples of straight privilege. Similar to straight privilege, we have cisgendered privilege, which is the next group of privilege I will talk about. People whose birth sex matches their gender expression don't have to worry about passing for a certain gender in public. They don't have to undergo surgery or other invasive procedures to feel comfortable in their body. They don't have to explain their gender to family, friends, or even the government. They trivialize the choice male or female on forms. They have support for their gender in many facets of life. The next area I will talk about is the ever-controversial male privilege. Male privilege is being able to pursue a job you want without comments about the heavy lifting. It's walking home at night, not worrying about being raped, and facing lower incidents of sexual harassment at work. Males don't have to worry about finding a hero to relate to, being labeled a slut for having intercourse, or have their decision-making skills questioned because of their hormones. Lastly, men can expect to make more money and have the possibility of more leadership roles in their jobs. Finally, I'm going to discuss white privilege. White people are not stereotyped based on the color of their skin. They do not get denied education or entrance into programs because of their race. They do not get singled out, ridiculed, or have expectations placed on them because of their skin color. The race does not have a history of being oppressed, and many inventions and achievements are attributed to them. White people can be assured of their protection by the government. To end this video, I'm going to share a few ways that privileged groups can use that privilege to help instead of hinder marginalized groups. To begin, you must acknowledge your privilege, understand that different people will have different viewpoints, and understand that in many areas you are not an expert. You should also extend kindness, understand their anger, and listen to what they have to say. Finally, as a privileged person, you can use your place in society to stand up for the oppressed and fix the issues. Thank you.